Welcome back everyone. Now we might be in the middle of Xbox's biggest Ultimate game sale, but being a Tuesday that hasn't stopped them from releasing even more games into its sale, and this video will show you every game that's on sale for you achievement hunters looking for those quick completions. If you're interested in Xbox's Ultimate sale, then we do have videos already on our channel and some more coming later in the week, so make sure you nip over to our channel and check them out. But let's waste no more time, let's roll those credits and get into the video. Now before we get into this week's video, I'd like to just point out the competition we're running over on our Twitter page. So if you're not already to subscribe, nip over to our Twitter page and enter the competition where you could win codes for both Xbox and Windows for the newest game coming from Desert Water Games, Iceline. Now if you're not familiar with this game, Iceline is a top-down puzzle game about an ice magician who collects magic crystals and takes his skills to the next level. This is a puzzle game with unique mechanics in which players and characters leaves an ice trail behind him, thus changing the playing field for himself. Defeat enemies with an ice trail, use it to boost yourself through obstacles, and change your ice elements to collect different crystals. So if you're interested in this game, which we'll be releasing later in the week, then head over to our Twitter page and you could win this game on its day one release. We will also be having an achievement guide video released again on day one, showing you how to get every achievement for this game. But now let's get into the video, and as always we're going to be starting off with those cheap games, so everything that's under £1.50, and the first one we have on sale this week is 75% off and is a cheap 79p, a great price for a game. And this is a strategy game called iZombie, where you play the leader of a zombie horde where your goal is to infect all humans on the map. The game itself will take you around 2 to 3 hours to get 1000G and has been rated 2.75 from achievement hunters. And our second game is yet another zombie game. This one is called Yet Another Zombie Defense HD, which is a zombie style defense game which will take you about 6 to 8 hours to get the 1000G, and this one's 80% off and also on offer for 79p. Now theoretically both these games are on sale in a bundle called the Ultimate Zombie Games Bundle, but that one has actually only been reduced by 60% off and is $231, so you might as well buy both these games separately, as this works out cheaper than buying the bundle. So if you're interested in both these games, make sure you pick them up separately. Our next game can be completed in about 3 to 4 hours, and that's The Child's Sight. Now I've not seen this one advertised before, and it's 80% off at 83p. So if you're looking for something a bit different that hasn't appeared on our list before, this could be the game for you. It's an adventure game about slowly unraveling the story of what happens to you while lying in a crib, unaware and innocent. With every minute as you explore, you will remember more. Horrors will become real and clear. Now this game is rated 2.5, so not a bad game for 83p, and definitely seems to have some mild horror elements to it. Our next one is Tiny Hands Adventure, on offer for exactly £1, which is great because you know how I hate those £1 and a penny games. Is rated 2.25 from achievement hunters and will take you 3 to 4 hours for a cartoon looking platform about Forty, who appears to be a humanoid dinosaur living in Dinoburg. Join the little buddy on his journey to find the best replacement for his tiny hands and arms. Explore several unique worlds, find all the collectibles and face bosses in your quest to achieve dreams. Sounds a delightful game to pick up this week. The next one, so another horror themed one, is Deadlight Director's Cut. This one's 90% off at £1 and 19p and it's rated 3.5, so a seriously good game, though this one is on the seriously long side at about 15 to 20 hours for the completion, and it's from publisher Deep Silver. Now Deep Silver are known for some good games like Dead Island, Saints Row and the Wasteland series, so this is probably going to be a really good game. Set in apocalyptic 1986, a zombie outbreak has brought humanity to his knees. You play Randall Wayne, a father searching the destroyed streets of Seattle for his family. The director's cut is the ultimate Deadlight experience, now now with improved gameplay, controls and extra game modes. So even if you've played the non-Director's Cut one, might as well pick up this one as well, play through with those extra modes, and in 15 to 20 hours you can have that 1000G. Now our next game can be completed in under an hour, and that's Aborigines. It's 60% off at £1.38 and is rated 2 stars from fellow achievement hunters. Now this is a short adventure platformer with RPG elements in a primal world. You, a warrior of a peaceful tribe, your beloved and relatives were enslaved by invaders. Your clan sent the best warriors to save its people, but nobody has returned and you are their last hope. So if you want this nice easy platformer with a nice 1000G, you can get this one for £1.38. And a pinball game is next. Basketball pinball, 40% off at £1.49 and is rated 2.5 from a fellow achievement hunters, and this is your standard run-of-the-mill pinball game with a basketball theme. The game itself will take you around an hour to complete and will see you discover all the secrets, complete all the missions and prove that you're the #1 in the world. And the only game worth mentioning for those highly rated games this week is Mayhem Brawler. Will take you 4 to 5 hours to complete, but has had a very small update, so this one's actually worth 1200G, is rated 4 stars, so this is a good brawler game from Hero Concept and is an urban fantasy themed beat 'em up that brings back the 90s arcade vibe to the present day with comic book style art and a kick-ass soundtrack. It offers a unique experience that you can tackle in solo or co-op while defining the next step of your story with choices. Now there are a lot of good games on sale in the Ultimate one, which we will be covering in a video later this week, so make sure you stay tuned for that one, but this is really the only game on sale this week that was worth mentioning. And now it's time to go through every game that can be completed in 2 hours, and as always we're starting off with those games that can be completed in under half an hour, and this week's sale sees a lot of games for console and Windows on sale at the same time, so this is a great time to pick up those stacker achievements where you can pick up double the reward. And our first games on offer is Castle of No Escape, 50% off at £2.09. Now this one again is available on both console and Windows 10 and are both on sale for that £2.09 and are both rated 2.25 from fellow achievement hunters. Now this game has had a couple of updates, so it's actually worth 3000G, so a real good bang for your buck gamer score here. Huge gamer score, cheap price, you can pick it up on both and get 6000G for less than a fiver. This will be a seriously good game to get and will take you around half hour to complete. And not just that, we have Castle of Escape 2 also on sale for both console and Windows, 50% off at $3.34 on both. This game again is rated 2 stars from a fellow achievement hunters and has had even more updates than Castle of No Escape. The individual gamer score for these games is 5000G, so meaning if you picked up both versions you can get this 10,000G to boost your gamer score. Again, a seriously great bang for your buck game. So if you picked up all 4 of these games, you are looking at 18,000G. Now that's going to give anyone's gamer score a serious boost for yet what would be probably less than 2 hours of gameplay. Moving away from Castle of Escape, we now have Akinafa, 50% off, again at £2.09. This one is rated 2.25 and again has had updates, so this one is worth 4000G. We're seeing some huge gamer scores on offer this week. This is a seriously good week to pick up those games with multiple G. And our next one is again available on both console and Windows 10, and that's Dr. Autonoma, and is on offer for £2.09 on both, which is 50% off. I'm definitely noticing a pattern with these £2.09 offers this week. And this one is rated 2.25 from fellow achievement hunters, and again, yes, there has been an update and both games are worth 2000G each, making it combined worth 4000G if you pick it up for both Windows and console. And the duos continue with Crashborgs next on both console and Windows, and as you can imagine, this one is also £2.09, 50% off, and is rated 2.5 from fellow achievement hunters. Unfortunately, this one has not had any updates, so it is only worth the 1000G, but this is a nice run and gun old school single player platformer with NES aesthetics. And our final game that can be completed in under half an hour is a new game that's only recently been released on July the 14th, and that's UltraGoodness, currently 20% off for its launch at $3.99. This will take you that half hour to complete and you'll be able to pick up 1000 G. So we move on to those games that can be completed in under an hour. And our first one is a game again I've not seen previously, but it has that familiar price of 50% off and £2.09, and that's Shapik, The Quest. Rated 2.5 from fellow achievement hunters, this is an adventure point and click that will net you 1000 G. And I'm sure you're not surprised to see our next game on the list, as it's another Aery game. This week we have The Lost Hero on sale, 20% off at $6.71, and this one's rated 2.25 from fellow achievement hunters. And anybody who's familiar with the Aery know this is a nice, easy, chill game that you can just spend an hour on picking up some easy achievements. Probably the easiest achievements you'll be able to pick up on this list. Our next one is Octofight, and this is our actual first stinker of the week. We're rated only 1.5, so seriously not the best game to be picking up this week, but it is only $1.59, only just missing out on our cheap section this week. And this is a party game with explosive combat games. And our next one is back to the duos of console and Windows 10, as we have Escape Sequence, back to that good old price of £2.09 and 50% off. This 2-star rated game has also had an update, making each game worth 2000 G, so the two games combined will be worth 4000 G. And this is a nice little puzzle game. And our last game is also on console and Windows 10, and it's a newly released game that only got released on the 14th of July, and that's Mighty Mage from Desert Water Games. Now this game is unfortunately going to be another stinker, only rated 1.5 from fellow achievement hunters. Before its sale, it's currently 20% off at $3.35. Will only take you an hour to get the full 1000 G. So if you got it for the both consoles, you could pick up 2000 G. And even better, we actually have a walkthrough guide available on our channel showing you exactly how to get all the achievements in under an hour, making this one a super simple game to pick up the 1000 G. So if you want to pick up this game now, is the best time to pick it up. You can use our guide and you'll have no trouble picking up this 1000 G. So that brings us to our last section, every game that can be completed in 1 to 2 hours, and unfortunately there is only 3 games available on sale this week that can be completed in that time frame. The first one is Obsurity, rated 2.25 from fellow achievement hunters, will take you that 1 to 2 hours to complete, has had some updates. This one is worth 3000 G, is 40% off at £2.30, and this is a hack and slash one. And having played this one, I know this is quite heavy on skill, so some people might take a little longer than those 2 hours to complete. Our next one is No Longer Home, $4.99. This one's rated 1.75, so it falls into our stinker category. If you could put up with that 1 to 2 hours for this adventure game, you will be able to get that 1000 G. And our last game is Lost at Sea, an adventure game that's 70% off at $3.74, and this one has been rated 2.5 from fellow achievement hunters. Well, there we go. That was a quick rundown of every game that can be completed in under 2 hours, and we also covered there every game that is on offer under $1.50, and that one game that should be picked up as being the best game available on sale this week. But like I said, we're in the middle of Xbox's Ultimate Sale. There are so many AAA games on sale. I would highly recommend you take a look at them, because this is the best chance to pick up some longer completion games that have those 15 to 20 hours, but you will have a much better time than picking up some of these cheaper games. And if you found this information helpful, then please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. We post these sale videos every week, so you know exactly what's on offer and what you should be picking up each week. We also have achievement guides, and over on our Twitter page we have a one-stop shop for all your Xbox needs, and that is where you'll find all our competitions that we run. And as I said, we currently have that competition for Iceline going on, so make sure you definitely enter that one. And whilst you're on our channels, don't forget to hit the bell notification, because that lets you know when we release all our videos, just like this sale one. And like all sales, they're only on for a limited time, so hitting that bell ensures that you know when these sales are released and ensures that you don't miss out on any of these bargains. And this week's sale is only going to be on to the 24th of July, so make sure you get in there now and grab those bargains. Well, I do hope you all find find something this week to play, let me know in the comments below what you've grabbed, or let me know any games that I've missed. I'd love to hear what you guys are playing currently, or are there any games you think anyone else should be picking up for those quick achievements. I definitely feel this week's have some huge gamer scores on sale which everybody should be picking up, and picking up those stackable ones on both console and Windows seems to be a no-brainer. You can get some seriously good quick boosts from these games. Well, that's all from me for this week. As always, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.